You're listening to Country Music Junkies, hosted by Patrice Whiffen. This week on Country Music Junkies, I'm so pleased to be chatting with Mario from Gentlemen of the Woods. Now, Mario, thank you so much for joining me, firstly. But secondly, I want to hear about all of the other band members who are not on the phone, because I know you were just one of several.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me on. My gosh, it's awesome that you've asked us to be on, and we really appreciate that. So I sit at the back. I'm the drummer of the band and provide some backing vocals when possible and appropriate. We have Doug Taylor, who is our banjo player and one of our lead singers and a songwriter as well. Jeff Cass is a guitarist and lead vocalist and songwriter. Ryan Davies is a bass player and vocalist with the band, another songwriter. Chris Da Silva plays electric guitar and mandolin with us, backing vocals with me. And yeah, that's the band. There's 5 of us.
There you go. Now I have to ask, Gentlemen of the Woods, where did that name come from?
You know, when you come up with a band name, it feels like everyone has the perfect band name that they've had in their heads for a long time.
Of course.
And then there are always 12 other bands that already have that name. Mm-hmm. So we basically we're brainstorming, trying to come up with a name that fit the mood of the kind of music that we play. And, I'll have to admit it wasn't our first choice because there are like so many bands out there, but it's one that we all agreed on that just kind of, we're all nice guys. We have a bit of a woodsy, earthy, folksy country sound, and we felt like that would kind of work out as a name for us.
There you go. Well, I think it's really cool. I just was wondering if there was any kind of cool story behind it. You guys went on like a camping trip and got lost, or I don't know, something like that. But
well, okay. Well, the funny thing is, that's how we kind of like Ryan and I were on a camping trip when we started talking about bands and playing music and how, we were musicians early in life and dropped it when music and career, or rather family and careers kind of took priority. And we were on a camping trip and he said, well, what do you play? And I said, well, I'm trying to figure out how to play guitar so I could show my kids how to play. But I also played drums in university. And that was like, a long time ago. And he said, well, how about we put something together with a few of our other friends? And we ended up rehearsing like a week later, and that's how the band was kind of born.
That's amazing.
So there's a bit of a trip there, yeah.
There you go. That's awesome. Well, talk to me a little bit about this new album. It is your second album. It was just released literally like days ago. You had your party for it. On This Great Unknown, let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, it's we almost think of it as our first record together as a band because we came together a couple of years ago and, we wrote some songs together for the first record, but some of the songs were already things that we had in notebooks or had devised in earlier years and put together. We just wanted to get that first record out and just tell people that we were here, and we're a band together. But this Great Unknown was, a collection of songs that we've written together as a band. And, when it comes to writing songs and you're 5 guys, someone will come to rehearsal and say, I think I've got, a great idea for a song and have lyrics or a tune. And we just kind of, went on a bit of a writing rampage. We had loads of songs we wanted to record. And This Great Unknown basically came out of that, like just basically us writing songs together as a band. And, the songs, it's funny, there are at least 3 songwriters who take on the majority of songwriting in the group. But a lot of the songs, just thematically, find that we're in the same place in terms of where we are in life. We're established with our careers now. We have families, and you look back on your life a little bit and wonder, like, what did you do wrong? What did you do right? And where is this thing going? So this great unknown is just a reflection of, like, we don't know where things are going, but so far things have been pretty good. So we're gonna keep it going, and it's a bit of awe. Like, we're in awe of what's happened so far with the band in a short amount of time. So I think that is also reflected in the songs. They're optimistic. A lot of them are upbeat, but then there's also reflection and introspection too.
Excellent. Now, if fans want to check you out and check out the album, how can they do that?
We're on all the platforms, so it's Spotify, Apple Music, et cetera, et cetera. And our CD is out now. It's funny to say that we actually have a physical CD to sell at our shows, but, you know, it is what it is. It's there as well. You know, I just really invite people. It really means a lot if you're going to check us out online to just make sure to hit follow so we can keep track of each other. And, you know, if you like what you're streaming, to just share it with people, because it's made a big difference. You know, the first record, it's really hard to get the word out. And with this record, Apple Music shared one of our songs early on. And it's just incredible to see people listening to it across the country and other parts of the world. And boy, just it's so gratifying to see that, you know?
For sure. Well, Mario, thank you so much. That is Mario of Gentlemen of the Woods. Be sure to check them out online and check them out and see if they're coming to a city near you.